I'm DevilboyScooby.
And I'm SW3 Ishida.
And this is Crash Team Racing.
And I'm the attentive race engineer who's going to notice that we're still on the same race after not winning, despite thinking that we'd won for some reason. Why did you think we'd won for some reason?
Because I just assumed I was awesome. I think it was only because I got burned by that last hater. Because, you know, the flame is gonna flame. And the cars are gonna zoom. I race it off. That shows you how much I know about Taylor Swift. I'm not even sure if that's the right tune.
It's the guy who unsubscribed because you're not using a racing wheel.
Yep, and now I've lost all the Taylor Swift fans. I'm not going to say good riddance because she can actually sing, except when she tries to do Paramore songs, because that was horrific. But still better than, well, Justin Bieber. Although she doesn't seem to know how to sing about anything other than relationships. Very. I mean, they say that 98% of pop music is about sex. I think she constitutes 96% of that. And then Justin Bieber's the other two. Disclaimer: this may not reflect the opinions.
Disclaimer: this may not actually be true in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah. And disclaimer: this may not reflect the views of SW3 Ishida or DevilboyScooby regarding Taylor Swift. I'm just talking crap.
We are just madmen stuck playing Crash Team Racing because we have nothing better to do, so don't take anything we say as fact or in any kind of serious way.
Are we even men? I mean, let's face it, the intro says that you're an 11-year-old girl who is not from a pornographic production, but is in fact a micronation of utmost importance.
For the robotic, suspiciously specific denial.
Hey, I'm being polite. Oh, I thought he was going to. I was just going to say we've avoided the Bernie things for 2 laps running, and then we didn't.
The Podaboos.
We're going to invent names for all of these obstacles that aren't the names. Like, these are the zoomy-uppy triangular angle things. And now
Boost
we're...
pads?
What?
Boost pads? Does that not work as a name?
I was thinking ramps, but... we'll get to boost pads when they actually show up. And I think we definitely won that time, didn't we?
Yes. That's why you're allowed to continue.
Well, I think we are allowed to continue. It just didn't prompt us. Torn has actually put clothes on. What the fuck is wrong with Pura's coat? It's green. Is she taking acid? That is really rather alarming. I can't like indicate with a mouse cursor or my hand. You'll see neither. It's just she's like wearing army. I can't. Oh fuck! I give up. Army camouflage.
There you go. Just imagine he's pointing at the screen.
Yes, just massive arrows in post-production. Not really. That's effort.
You can get a hang time turbo from jumping. The longer you're in the air, the bigger the turbo you'll get when you land. For big turbos, try to get extra air time by hopping off jumps using the R1 button.
R1. I actually listened to something then. So you can hop. Okay, that's probably the single most useless thing in the entire game, considering how far...
He just said it gives you a boost if you use it on the right time off of a ramp.
I want to know how you get keys. It's confusing me. But okay.
I don't know, but we seem to still keep opening stages, so
let's just keep driving to the races then, I assume. Sewer Speedway. Hopefully we don't have to drive through invisible doors like we did on Crash 2. Who needs Incompetech or Audio Nautics when you've got SW3 just royalty-free music?
Sewer surfing a cappella for like 5 seconds.
Right, we're in third. Should we really be that depressed? I mean, I feel like we should have like watched that demo. Oh, how the hell do I get? Okay, up there. Like we should have watched like the intro thing that only showed up if you waited for 5 minutes to get some context. Do you want to like get up on Wikipedia what the what the pretext of this game actually is, whilst I'm trying not to drive off a wall?
If you insist.
Yes, I didn't insist when we were wandering around for 2.5 hours looking for crates, but
that was different because that was funny.
That involved, yes, for all one people laughing at our misery. Let's face it, I don't know who's watching. I'm not talented or entertaining. What is the point of this? Hard. I bombed you like Bomberman, only Crash or Coco.
Only it's Crash Bandicoot.
This is more Coco Team Racing, actually. Right.
The game's story focuses on the efforts of a ragtag team of characters in the Crash Bandicoot series who must race against the egomaniacal nitrous oxide to save their planet from destruction.
Oh, well, I'm immediately disappointed because I assumed that this was the Earthworm Jim series.
The inhabitants of Earth are visited by an extraterrestrial named Nitrous Oxide, who claims to be the fastest racer in the galaxy. Challenging Earth to a game called Survival of the Fastest, he beckons Earth's best driver to race him. If Earth's driver wins, he promises to leave Earth alone, but if Oxide wins, he will turn Earth into a concrete parking lot and enslave the Earthlings. In response, the player character, in this case Coco, gathers all 4 boss keys needed to access Oxide's spaceship and races him in a one-on-one match.
I think you've gone into spoiler alert now. It's just the fact that he wants to turn us into the car park was good enough.
He wants to turn us into a car park. We have to beat him.
I mean, we could kill him.
And there are apparently 4 bosses somewhere.
Well, he could kill us. He could kill everyone. No, he doesn't want to kill human life. He just wants to turn it into a massive car park, so that in future someone can dig it up and find a monarch underneath.
Nobody's going to understand that.
Really? Is nobody on the internet educated?
No, that's why we're on the internet. I mean, I understand it, but...
Yeah, you don't understand something.
Because I'm a history student.
Well, it's just common knowledge. You don't need to... Do you genuinely need to be a history student to figure out that it's a massive deal that we found the only missing English monarch under a car park in Leicester? Or does Leicester just not exist to anybody except Gary Lineker? Another football joke. Exclusive to DevilboyScooby's channel, which is probably, by the time this is out, completely outdated because Leicester has gone back to the Spa or co-op or championship.
What?
That's the one. I forgot the name of the lower division. For some reason I was thinking it was a cooperative.
It's the Sky Bet Championship.
Ah, there you go.
Even if they get relegated, the team still exists.
Yeah, but nobody pays attention to the championship, do they? Although you might be in a few years when Villa gets down there.
Oh, fuck you.
It's true. From what I know, I don't know any of the names of your players, so that's a bad sign. You don't have a Walter Rooney or a Angel Di Marie or whatever his name is that Manchester won it in.
Angel Di Maria.
That's definitely more Spanish.
It's Argentinian.
Is it? Oh. That's...
Di Maria is Argentinian.
Yeah, but Argentinian speaks Chilean. Oh, I don't know. I thought Argentina spoke either Catalan or... I'm trying to drive fast, it didn't work.
You mean Castilian, not Catalan.
No, I meant Catalan.
Because Catalan's a different thing, though.
Catalan was a kind of Spanish that they speak in, like, Mexico.
It is, but it's a lot different to Castilian Spanish, which is like the basic Spanish you get taught
I
usually.
thought Castillo meant castle.
No, it's from Castile, which is the region Madrid is in.
Oh. Geography lessons here on DevilboyScooby.
Catalan is Barcelona.
Oh, right, okay. I didn't realize. I just thought there was just Spanish and then Catalan Spanish, which is where all like the invaded.
There's all sorts of dialects of Spanish.
That probably makes sense. Just like there's English and then there's Scouse
American.
and yeah, they're not even English.
And
They're just
Flemish.
what the fuck. American. Why is it called English in that country? I mean, shouldn't it be called American?
I'm surprised that they don't have the ego to call it that, to be honest.
Stereotypes here on this channel. Anyway, getting back to the game.
I mean, we've gone from educated Spanish geography. I mean, it can only possibly go down from there.
And a bit of history lessons, and football culture. I've just used up my quota of cultural references for the month. Let's focus. So, what just happened in the actual game was we met Ripperoo again, which is another genetically mutated animal who has a fetish for explosives. So it's Michael Bay, basically.
Michael Bay the kangaroo.
Yes. For some reason, replaced by some stupid gorilla in the next Crash game. At least I think Crash Bash was the next. I don't know if it replaced him, but it shouldn't have been a fucking Rillaroom. Who the fuck is a Rillaroom? It's like the amount of Crash characters they created. They brought back Koala Kong from the first game. Why didn't they just bring back somebody better known? Like, I don't know, Frodo. It would have made us just as much sense in the game than that fucking gorilla did. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch my completely amazing playthroughs of Crash Bash. I did one video and then I did it on Twitch, I believe, this time last year when I was about to leave Manchester and fared only marginally better. I'm not going to win because he just keeps throwing TNT at me.
We could be here a while.
That seems to be a recurring theme.
It really is Crash 2 all over again at this point.
Although I don't see many nitro... Oh, I avoided that one and that one. I don't see many... Oh, for fuck's sake. Can we not have homing bombs? They seem to have homing bombs on the sea levels of Crash 3, so they just floated in front of the fucking speedboat. No, not speedboat, whatever it was, jet ski. Whoa, we're actually in the lead. How the hell did that happen?
Savour it while it lasts.
And also, why the fuck? What is this level? It's like the underwater level mixed with the prehistoric one.
Who cares? We won. We won't have to
We
see
didn't
it
have
again.
to run away from any dinosaurs, unless there's some weird time trial. Well, that explains why not Rillaroom, don't get that out of my head. Ripperoo was on the wall of those maps, because he was the end of series boss. He was the Michael Schumacher, well, he's not in a coma, but he was the Sebastian Vettel.
Dark.
Well, no, I meant that seriously. He's a famous racial driver. Yes, he is Hitler.
Oh dear.
Inciting racial hatred. That's what this game.
That's not helped by the fact that you were trying to name German drivers and then came up with Hitler.
That wasn't intentional.
I'd like to think that Sebastian Vettel wouldn't be the first boss, I would have to say.
Alright then. I don't know. Who's that Italian driver that's always like 16th? Tutti or something. Tutti Frutti. There was a guy a few years ago. I can't remember. That's the one.
Congratulations on opening
That would be Jarno Truly, yes.
Yes.
4 more tracks.
Or Tutti Frutti as I call it. That should be
Right,
his
now-
theme if it isn't.
So we now have to apologise to Michael Schumacher, Germans, and Jarno Truly.
Yes. And Americans.
Just so we could make one driving comparison.
Right, so we can now go back to these levels, and we'll do one. Oh, we've got... I don't know.
We've got the Critter Challenge and the Relic Race.
Because I know what it is, hopefully, unless I'm completely mistaken. I mean, let's face it, Crash Bash gave you crystals for fuck all.
Thank you, Murray Walker.
Let's go to the...
lowest time you can by racing fast and breaking time crates. Each time crate you break will freeze the clock. If you achieve a low enough time, you will be awarded a relic.
The more I play this game, the more I'm thinking that Aku Aku invented the jump cut. Because he's just... It's like, this race is very good. Close to camera, far away from camera, stroking cat.
William Shatner impersonation. So at least we know that
Again.
this is... At least we know that this is basically a kart version of the Relic challenges from Crash 3.
Do you know, I actually listened to him and I still failed to hear that.
Make the connection.
How the hell do we get up there?
I don't know.
Presumably something involving the hot button. Are there like buttons?
Expert engineering. I don't know.
Well, I'm going to experiment with... How the fuck do we get that one? Do you get hang gliders on this game? I'm just pressing every button and seeing what they do. L1 is also hot. So... No, nothing new there. Right. Let's jump up. Oh, okay.
Hey.
Oh,
The useless hot button has a use for hopping,
and then...
impressively enough.
and then driving off. And you get points for breaking the crates, apparently.
You get extra time for breaking the crates, exactly like in Crash 3.
No, I'm just looking up at the screen at how it says, like, you've got 24 out of 32, like you were saying about breaking all the crates. So I'm slightly worried now that
I'm
maybe
not
I
entirely
actually
sure we have to, but... because then
let's
there'd be no
try.
point in the time challenge.
There's probably not any point anyway. Well, maybe this is the CTR challenge, and we're going to get 2 in 1 stone.
Maybe.
Which is the
Doubt
current weight
it,
of Kate Moss.
Because... I doubt it, because Naughty Dog are never that sympathetic and nice.
Yeah. Nice? What does nice mean? We're also not going to
Town
get...
in France, I believe.
Yep, Americans calling it that. Hey, we got a relic and 30 out of 32 crates and a new high score. Yes, let's just...
Deebishy.
We're not renaming it every time. Okay, so we got... I don't know. We got... what color... Did we get the sapphire relic and that was it?
I think so, yes.
Okay. Well, on the next part, we'll do something. I don't know what. We'll find something to do. Maybe a crossword.
We're very well prepared for this, guys. You can tell.
Yeah. I've been DevilboyScooby.
And I've been SW3 Ishida.
Till next time. Peace off.
Devil Scooby Boy, blah blah blah.